There's no they didn't mention criticism at all. Now they mentioned harassment. You know, they want to curb harassment. They didn't mention criticism in the slightest. But the problem is, LSF, they don't know the difference between criticism and harassment. They think they do, but they don't. They didn't. They're not trying to stop your criticism, but they're trying to stop harassment. You know? We felt that we were able to do enough to stop harassment until whatever, you know, that's what they wanted to do. Now, they also mentioned, let me see if I can find, it's actually kind of hard to read in here. The argument that LSF needs to have comments to keep streamers accountable is completely flawed. Streamers were held accountable by many other ways before LSF comments and will continue to be held accountable without LSF comments. So also LSF thinks that there's some sort of police, not the mods. The mods don't think that, but a lot of the commenters think that there's some sort of police that's meant to comment and hold us accountable for our actions. And, you know, it's really crazy. You know, it really is. It's just nuts. You know, it's what some of the people on Reddit think. You know, what like, you know. But again, I'm not gonna soft ban myself. You know, the comments don't personally upset me. You know, they don't. You can say pretty much whatever you want. Now, you can't say whatever you want on my personal Reddit because my personal Reddit is not meant for those paragraphs. You know, that's not what it's meant for. Now, you can post them on this one if you really want to. You know, which is fine. But that's not what my Reddit's for. You know, like, listen, in my opinion, I can still think you're a huge loser for posting paragraphs about streamers, but I also can respect your right to do so. You know, but you also are not going to do it on my Reddit because my Reddit's meant to have memes and be funny and not be negative. You know, it's just what the whole point of the Reddit is. It's not supposed to be that way. But you can do that over there if you want, you know, if that makes sense. You know, you read them. Yeah, I mean, I read them. Of course, I'll read all the Reddits. I even give people gold and stuff. You know, it's what I do. LSF was literally 10 posts per day, getting Hassan canceled. Yeah, you know,